Good morning, everyone. Um, I wanted to share a solution to a problem I had with a site using Beaver Builder and Litespeed Cache. I recently moved from Managed WordPress Hosting to a dedicated uh, server and dedicated virtual private server. And it uses Lightspeed Cache. And I had been using a managed WordPress hosting with WP Rocket, um, which I never had any problems with. So when I moved to my server, which I really love because it's super fast, um, everything was fine until I went into a couple of sites and that use Beaver Builder. They're older sites that I built several years ago, and we were changing the layouts on some of the pages. And what was happening is, like, for instance, this page, um, I did a new layout for employees, and when and it looked perfect. You can see from the screenshot up here, I'm logged in. But as soon as I was logging out, I would get this. Everything would stack. It wasn't loading the CSS. And in some cases, it wasn't even loading all the content that I had created. So I'm like, oh, it's a caching issue. So I went and I cleared the Lightspeed cache, and it didn't work. Then I went into Beaver Builder settings and I cleared that, and it didn't work. So I went to the server settings to see. So I even went in and stopped the Lightspeed cache on the server. I stopped the Redis cache on the server, cleared everything, and still nothing. And it was driving me crazy. Now, I wasn't having the same issue with sites built in Elementor. So that told me that was probably a Beaver Builder issue. So I went into Beaver Builder settings and uh, figured out the answer. So you go into settings, Beaver Builder, and go to the advanced tab, scroll all the way to the bottom, and turn on render CSS and JS assets inline. And as soon as I did that, boom, everything fixed. So I know it's going to be driving some other people crazy that they can't figure out why the Beaver Builder is not working. And the weird thing is when I build new pages, when I had this turned off and I built new pages, the new pages rendered fine. It was only when I was editing existing layouts that it would not render the new page. So I'm looking through all this and I'm like, okay, let's try that. You know, the worst case is I could always untoggle it, but boom, fixed it right away. So I'm hoping that you will find this helpful and you'll stop you from trying to spend days figuring out why it's not working right. And so have a great day.